2.
I'm back.
I think all the stuff that I've said about the LTR
Just
or
waiting for Brad to finish
in
up.
the past can be said about the LTR or the
This hat. I like this
R2
hat.
as well.
Already got a thumbs up.
I don't
Wow.
like them. I think that, yeah, in that price, there's better hoppers. So personally, I'm going with something else.
So somebody
Awesome,
said, hey,
him
go
too.
look at Jake's. Go watch
Is it a
Jake
proper
from
high marker?
NorCal
Yeah, absolutely. It's a high
on Brad's stream. How's it going, David Crockett?
I mean, there's, yeah, it's like $1,500, so for sure it's
Hey,
high
Mr. Phase Mouse.
I mean, I think it's like at this point, there's
Did you guys watch
two
Brad's
very good high-end
Paintball
guns.
Room My Life?
Like
I hope so.
CS1/CS1.5
Oh, my hair looks
and
like Derek Roberts' hair.
M2. We're gonna start doing sign language. M2. Oh my gosh, the
Bornax, tell him
the chat's scrolling.
Tell him to like
crazy.
watch my.
I don't know what's happening.
live feed.
I think it's because I like refreshed the window and it went a little button. Okay, guys. So we should be back to our like regularly scheduled programming this coming week. Monday, watch for Paintball Ruined My Week.
Someone go in there.
Tuesday,
Go to Brad's.
I think
He's almost done.
Tuesday will be.
Someone, I need someone here to say.
Things you need to correctly fix paintball guns. Like
First person say, go watch Jake from NorCal live feed right now. Put the link, if that's possible. I'll send you a barrel sleeve.
Wednesday is paintball question time.
If it goes on before he closes out.
I don't know. I'll get it figured out though. So guys, enjoy your night.
Bornax,
Make sure
you got a good
like
one.
This video. If you're in this right now, just like this thing.
But like the video.
Plus the, scroll down and just.
See how I like the video right there?
That's
How I like it?
It's helpful when people like videos.
That's how he makes money. So everybody, if you got a chance.
YouTube likes that. When people like it, they're like, hey, this is a good video. When people search for it, we're going to, pop it up in the ranking a little bit higher.
I look like a squid with this.
Yeah. So, do that.
Kyle Spica, what do you think about that guy Sizek? I think he's pretty
night,
cool.
Guys. I'm out.
Derek Roberts, how you like my
Monday,
hair?
Come back, paintball
Got Derek
time.
Roberts,
no,
the Mohawk,
paintball room
watching from Oroville. How you doing? All right, so Brad's off. Appreciate it, guys. So, what's everybody doing? Savage is right. Derek Roberts, you are going to have some good food there at Fatal Scenarios, Epic Loot Quest. Fog Dock? Did you say Fog Dock? Wait, where's my camera? There it is. I use this stuff all the time. But yeah, Derek Roberts' Fog Dock is going to be there. No, well, if he comes in dropping F-bombs, yeah, but let me warn him first if I see him. Thanks, Kyle Spica. Bad Life Choices shirts. Oh, that would be sweet. I would definitely sport one. But yeah, if someone comes in here dropping F-bombs, let me have an opportunity to explain why I don't want them doing that before we ban them, but definitely put them in timeout if he does that. Let's see, though. But Derek is going to be catering the awesome Epic Loot Quest. Cookie crumbs? No, that's just gray. I don't have any cookie crumbs. I hadn't eaten cookies since I ate a cookie or two Sunday after, there we go. Live from Suisun, it's Jake from NorCal. After Ballistic Ben's Game O Games. Hi, Project. How you doing? Hey, yeah, I hated to put you in timeout, Project, but what I did, F-bomb. See, that's how you do an F-bomb. That's perfectly good. I know you are, Eclipse. Thanks for showing up. I hadn't seen your name. I don't recognize it, but, hey, can I be a mod? Maybe so. Phase Mouse, I might have you be a mod. Sizek, I don't know. Kyle Spica, he's not as well known as you. But who was I talking to? I can't remember. But yeah, Matt, just Bornax, send me your address on my email. And Project, what was the question? Chris Coca, how's it going? Hey, Rory from Ansgear, how's it going? Hot Dog Burgers Machines. You're going to cook machines, barbecue chicken, drinks, and more. I cannot wait. So that's going to be Epic Loot Quest, Steamed Pirate Booty. I'm going to send you a link to that. I think. Here, I'm just going to send you a link to Fatal Scenarios Facebook page. Right there. Boom. Go click on that. I'm giving away 2 free passes tonight. I'm not sure if it... Chris Coca. I recognize the name. Oh, you're not actually Rory. I do. Isaac, you think... I don't know. Does Kyle really need to... Let's see. Where was I talking to? Where did I go from Project New Jersey? Project, okay. The reason why I had to put you in timeout, that's what machines equals nachos. Nachos are the machine. So the reason I put you in timeout was not because you had a middle finger emoji. I didn't even see that. But you had like 6 lines of emojis. And that just kind of clogs up the feed. So, what? Who made you a mod? There you go, Isaac. How's it, G22397 Bingo? Yes, it is. I saw that your name is Project NJ because of your Project Mayhem. So shout out to Project Mayhem in New Jersey. So what did everybody think of Brad's Paintball Ruined My Life? I thought it was a good one. Always gives good information. Doesn't BS. Doesn't act like something's great if it... Kyle doesn't need... No, I won't make Kyle one. Kyle's a jerk. But... He did say nice beard, though. Fog Doc, though. Fog Doc. That's one of my unofficial sponsors. Fog Doc, great stuff. I have glasses. What's up, Jose C? What's up? This stuff here, just get a little bit out. Just like hardly any that you have to get out. So this stuff will last for like that much. Best paintball tactics, strategy, gameplay tips, single elimination versus respawn. I know you guys mostly talk tech, but I like to hear a little game tip. I don't talk a lot of tech because I don't know a lot of tech. Anyway, what you do with this Fog Doc, you do this, you do that, bobbity boom, bibbity boo, zibbity bop 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 bop. Then you take a microfiber, or in my case, the end of your shirt. Just buff it out. There you go. There you go. And no fog. See? It keeps the fog from happening. So, let's go back. Best paintball tactics. Nate the Primate. Nate the Ape. So what kind of tactics are you looking for? It depends on what game you're playing, what style of game. If you're new, if you're a beginner, if you've played for decades, all kinds of stuff depends on that. One good thing is to get in good shape because paintball can be strenuous. But I've got another good tip is everybody give a thumbs up. The more thumbs up I get, the more points I get towards whatever, and I don't know how they figure the algorithms, but that's how I'm able to monetize this. Thumbs up, shares, likes, all that kind of crap. So thumbs up, I appreciate it. The comments, your condo in Florida sucks. It's a condo in Florida. It doesn't suck. So, what do I think of PB Swag Bag? I've never checked into the PB Swag Bag. I hear they give away like a monthly subscription. You buy a monthly subscription, and they give you a bag kind of like... probably like this that I got from CPX, full of small paintball things. If you price it out, it's probably going to be worth the cost of it every month. Because if it's not, then they're probably going to lose a lot of subscriptions. But it depends on if you already had the stuff. I'm sure that they're going to have barrel sleeves in there a lot, or pull-through squeegees, or something that you might not necessarily need or want, but I'm sure the retail value adds up. If you do it for a year, I'm sure you're going to get a lot of different things that you either do need or don't need. How much is it for the little thing like that? I don't know. I actually won this. I actually didn't win it, but they threw it out at the game debriefing at Living Legends, and I reached up and grabbed it. This dude tried to get me in a chokehold, and I was like, nope. So I got it. All those monthly etc. mystery boxes are ripoffs. Some of them can be. I used to own a paintball or a baseball card store, and we didn't have monthly deals, but I have seen like places that do mystery packs, and we had one good pull out of probably 100. Most of them, hey, you get one Hall of Fame jersey, you get one Hall of Fame baseball autographed by a Hall of Famer, and it would be someone that nobody cared about and would sell for maybe $20, and it's like a $200 to $300 box. But then one time we had a Carl Yastrzemski, I think it was, and it sold for like $400. So every once in a while you get a good one, but most of the time you're not going to get a whole lot. So I wouldn't expect to get a whole lot out of it. The best barrel kit, I like the Freak. I don't think you can go wrong with it. The Shaft FLs from Planet Eclipse are fantastic. It just depends on what your budget is. $6, Derek Roberts. Yes, that's what the food is going to be roughly. It's going to be awesome. Rain-X is good, but Fog Dock is better. Fog Dock is better. Thumbed you, bro. Appreciate it. 7 Eclipse 7. I'm a little behind on these. Single elimination versus respawns on a small woods ball field. If it's a 5-minute game, single elimination's fine. If it's a 15, 20-minute game, I love respawn. Shoot more paint. If I owned a field, I'd have almost every game be a respawn because people shoot more paint. Best tactic that works for me is to push faster and harder than the other team. Phase mouse, that is correct for some people. Yeah, give thumbs up. Kyle already did. I'm way behind. They give you so much crap you don't want, need. That's the price. Yeah, that's a lot of times they will. Dye jersey still 35 bucks. A heck of a price. Yeah, do this. Never know. We good. I don't know what your message was. I didn't see it, but that's cool. I'm asking what you do differently depending on single elimination versus spawn. Oh, if it's a single elimination, I'm probably not going to play as aggressively. If it's a respawn game and I know that, hey, I'm going to get shot and I get to just go back and respawn, then I don't care. I'll go get shot 50 times. In fact, I'm going to go to my channel and to my videos and pull up one here. While we're doing that, did anybody look? Thank you. Thank you. It is majestic. I need to cut this off because it kind of has wings, but that looks better. Let me see. This is a game here that's not on my channel. This is on my brother's channel, which he just started. It's called Bloodbath and Beyond. This was on our Ballistic Ben's Game-O Games, and it is one of the games that we have to play every single time. If you get a chance, or if that opens up in a new window for you, then click on it. If not, then wait. But what it is, we play on a small, narrow field. We put a flag in the middle where there's no barrier from about 5 to 10 feet, or probably 10 to 15 feet. The object is you grab the flag and you have to take 5 steps. If you don't take 5 steps and you get shot, flag is put back and you go play again. Or it's just respawn. You get shot and the flag is rehung and the play never stops until someone from one of the teams grabs the flag and takes 5 steps before they get shot. This is a paint burner. You're also going to get shot a lot. In the briefing, it looks like I got hair coming out. That's just a shadow. Okay, yeah. Because I got a light over here. So, so in the briefing they say, hey, if you're going to get shot a lot in this game. So if you don't want to get shot a lot, do not play this game. It's one of the most fun games we play. It's just one team here, go, and from the beginning we're playing on a speedball field, and it's freaking hammering people with paint. It's awesome. But yeah. All right, let's see. Paintball trivia time. I'm going to grab my latest edition of Action Pursuit games from April 2000. April 2000, these are magazines. Let us see. We're going to do Miss Brad. Glad you're on. All right, thanks, Jason. Hey, and Jason, finally got your prize sent out. Everybody who has won prizes. What'd you do, David Lowe? David. Don't come in here and, man, I didn't see what you did. I hope that it was something worthwhile, but please, just don't curse and don't anybody try to pick fights with people. That just gets old. Let me find. Here we go. How much was a Titman 98? This is for 1,000,000 points and a virtual high five. How much was a Titman 98? Right there. In April 2000. Hashtag keep it PG. I'm looking for the exact price. Brad Johnson says $219. No, it was not. Whoa, someone got it exactly right. Joseph Hayes. You get 1,000,000 points and a high five. Virtual high five. Wow, good job. $159 for the Titman 98 in April of 2000, according to Action Pursuit Games, one of my favorite magazines ever. I miss these things. Here, I'm going to read y'all a story. Okay, that would get really boring. So, $10 off, yes. Crazy. So who is playing this weekend? David was threatening people with injury again. David! Seriously, man, it's the internet. Chill out. We like you, but we don't like you yelling at people and cursing or threatening bodily harm. Okay? So let's stop doing that. And hopefully you can make it through an episode without getting put in timeout. You've got to work. You got to work on the weekends. That sucks. Lagging? Is it lagging? Yeah, it's really pixelated on my screen, and it's just literally right here. Yeah, being a jerk is no good. Brad is a mod. I'm a mod in this one. Yes, aren't you proud of me? Yes, I'm sure he is. You have practice this Sunday. Where do you play in New Jersey? Project? It's pixelated? Yeah, hopefully it won't be as pixelated. It's kind of warm in here. Add Brad Johnson, make Sizzit Chaos. Actually, Brad is making Kyle Spica a mod, is what I heard. So, Project NJ, you going to EMR? I would love to go to EMR. I want to go to EMR Endless Legends. It's put on by CPX Sports, the same people who put on Dead Legends and Living Legends and Dreaded Legends down in Florida. They have this thing called EMR Castle Conquest, which is a game at EMR Paintball. But they have Endless Legends coming up in September, and I am trying to find out how I can make it there, because it's just about a month before my birthday, and there, the screen's clear. Who knows where I got this? Where in Texas? Game of Bones would be nice. Game of Bones would be a cool one to go to, but if I'm able to go to one, it's going to be in September. San Antonio doesn't have any cool places. Wow, I figured it would. Yep, Chick-fil-A. Chick-fil-A. I love their tea. I love their ice. I actually like their food. I like their business model. They're always nice and friendly and clean. And they say, what do they say? My pleasure. Wyoming has nothing. Whenever I saw Gillette, Wyoming, when I was writing out your address, I was like, do they have internet in Gillette, Wyoming? They don't hate gays. But let's not talk about that. They don't hate gays, though. Disagreeing with somebody is not hating somebody. I don't agree with all of their political views, but that doesn't mean I hate them. So I try to get along with everybody. Anywho, Wyoming. Where do you play in Wyoming? My dad almost moved us to Rollins, one of the two. Let's see. So project, I play in Chicago. NJ stands for Nate. Oh, okay. I figured you were from New Jersey. Cool. At X Factor, there has only been one Big Mag Fed game since last year. But let's see. Bornax, their food is so good, I don't care who they hate. Unsweet, yes, it is unsweet tea. And I have some green tea in here now. Okay, David, I will do that. Let's not call them boycotts. Seriously, guys, all of us. Bornax, don't put David in timeout again. If he does something, let me know, and I'll go back and check it out, and I'll have the final say. But David, let's just keep this friendly, okay? So, all right, there it is. So let's drop that. No more talk about being put in timeout. Let's just not go. Let's just not go there. Let's not talk about it. Just let it drop. Let's all be adults or cool people and chill. So Jason McCoy says, we play in the woods or at the spool field at the local shop is set up about 30 minutes away. Okay. Exactly, Phase Mouse. Let's all just be friends. Rawlins is about 4 hours away. Yeah, my dad was in the railroad. He was an engineer on the railroad, and he took a buyout in 1987, I believe. Or we would have moved to Rawlins, which I think is in the southeast corner. And, yeah, it would have, from what I hear, would have been horrible. So I want to get a yes, I agree, or something like that, or will do, from Bornax, Sizik, and from David. If you all agree that, well, okay, you got screenshots, that's great. But if y'all agree that y'all will keep it civil, all three of you said, I agree. All right? Cool. So if I go to EMR, I will definitely tell you. That's one of my dreams to go there. And awesome. Thank you, Bornax. There we go. Got these given to me. Along with an EMR. We are EMR. I love koozies. If y'all see koozies, you want to get rid of them, you know where to send them. Send them to me. So where is everybody playing this weekend? I am playing at Fatal Scenarios Epic Loot Quest Steamed Pirate Booty. I do have a lot of koozies. I probably have 250 koozies, maybe 300. And that doesn't include the ones that my stepmom, she had a marketing supply company, and had she gave me trash bags full of them to just give away to people. So, yeah, let's drop it. I really don't want to ban anybody. I don't want to kick anybody out. I want us to all just get along, so let's not talk about petty beef. So, anybody got paintball questions? Anybody got paintball questions? My back, it's a lot better. Thank you for asking, Sizik. I've gone to chiropractor a couple times. Die LTR. Let's jump on that. Die LTR, if you like the Die rotor platform, you're going to like the Die LTR. It's $100. I personally am not a huge fan of the rotor. I don't dislike it. It can jam. I've seen it jam. I've seen people sitting there shooting their marker. They're just sitting there holding it and shooting, and then they're doing this because it has that little trigger to anti-jam, and I just don't like that at all. I've got a Spire. I've had it for about 4 years, since they first came out. I don't think I've ever had a jam in it. I don't think I've ever... I've outshot it. I don't think I've ever had an issue with it. I don't dive. I don't do anything like that. But my Spire is fantastic. I don't know exactly where it is. The first gen Spire, yeah, $100. Man, I wish I had paid that. What's up, B-Cobb? Just got the Spire 260 in from Virtue with a speed feed also. Wow, $130. That's a heck of a deal. So the rotor and the LTR. The LTR is $100. It's really well made. It doesn't have the little windows. I'm sure there are a couple other things it doesn't have that the Spire or the regular rotor has. It doesn't feel cheap. It feels like it's really well put together. I think it could be in for $100. If you like the rotor, it's going to be awesome. Anyone know a good cheap mag fed marker? Yeah, the Tippmann TMC is $200. The only problem is it does not shoot first strike, but if you send it into Engler, Engler, they, from what I've heard, will change that to shoot first strike rounds, and it's like $50. Predictions on AC. I love air conditioning. Exalt, fantastic company. It's one of my favorite companies. They do a great job. I'm supposed to be getting a couple things. In fact, I'm buying one of the marker cases because my goggles, I don't want them to get scratched up. These are $180 goggles. I don't like them getting scratched up. So I'm getting the Exalt marker case. I should have it in early this next week. And it's going to be awesome. Let's see. Any Virtue Bio Extends in the store? I think there are, but I hadn't been at the store really for an extended time. In a couple months, I've been working on the distribution side of things. But our store is at NorCal Paintball. It's in Vacaville. No worries, David. Vacaville, California. We are open Tuesday through Friday, noon to 8, and Saturday from 8 to 8. Those marker cases are sold out, sadly. Yeah, I think I got the last 2 of them. For the goggle cases. I think we got the last 2 or last 3 that Exalt has. So I'm excited to get mine. I might just have to sell it for like $100. No, I'm going to do a review on it. Any guns on sale at the store? We don't do sales really. RDW, how's it going? We don't really do sales except for like Veterans Day, Memorial Day, 4th of July. In October, we have our anniversary sale, Christmas, stuff like that. Oh, they sold out of the marker cases too. I'm glad we got one or 2 of those coming. We sell for MAP price. We sell for the exact same price that it's on the website from the manufacturer. We don't raise our price. And we don't sell for less than that because that's the manufacturer's minimum advertised price. We don't sell less than that. If they say it's $199.95, sounds good, Jose. So if they say it's $199.95, we sell it for $199.95. 4th of July is close. Subscribe for PBRL. Awesome. Did you subscribe to PBRL also? I really do appreciate that. I've got about 530 subscribers. Too bad only 9 of them are watching now. I've dropped some people. But when I get 1,000, I'm probably going to be giving away a paintball marker. So, let's see. Why not just take the lens out and use the lens case? I don't want to take the lens out every single time, so I'll just put them in the case. Is it worth getting the spring ramp for the Spire, and is a hopper case and tank case worth getting? I think a Spire's speed ramp, the spring ramp, is definitely worth it. I like mine. The Spire doesn't force paint into the feed neck, so a lot of times you will get some popcorning. And if you have that ramp there to feed the paint into it, it works a lot better. I definitely noticed an improvement in keeping up with my marker whenever I got the spring ramp. Hopper case and tank case, that's up to you. They're $25 from Exalt. They're really good. If you get one, it's not like you're going to be, this thing's a piece of crap, but you might not use it. I probably wouldn't use it. I have a marker kit bag, marker sleeve from Exalt, and it's great. Fits my gun perfectly. And it's sitting in my box, and my marker's not in it. And my marker's sitting right beside it. So, it just depends on if you think you're going to use it. Which bugs you because you wanted one. Yes. Most underrated product in current paintball, Virtue pads. Are they that good? I've not worn them, David. I've heard good. Virtue makes really good products. I like Virtue. They're one of my favorite companies along with Exalt. The Freeflex pads, they are awesome. I agree, Sizek. Those things are so comfortable. Which marker? Oh, the free one? Yes, because BKOB, apparently he lost most of his stuff in a house fire. So hopefully I'll be trying to help him out, doing something to figure out what we can do to help him out. The spire is needed with the spring ramp to work well. Yes, you need the spire for the spring ramp to work well. If you just have the spring ramp and no hopper, it's not going to do anything. You have Planet Split compact gear bag coming. Planet Eclipse. I'd like to see how that is, because Joseph Hayes, you got to get up at 3 a.m. for work. Just stay up. Just stay up like a man. Come on, man. That's all right. Your mom bought it for your birthday. When was your birthday? Thoughts on Mac Dev? That right there is my thoughts on Mac Dev. If you lube it and clean it, and you do it every single time, they can be great. If not, I've heard bad things about them. I've never shot one. I've held one, but I don't think I've even shot air out of it. But yeah, Mac Dev can be fantastic markers. Red's gear bag, we got a couple. Bornax, how old are you turning at the end of this month? 27. I don't know. I should have a night dedicated to trivia. It seems like Thursday night's going to be it. Oh, everyone get a laugh out of this one. Guy in D4 slide and backside of his pants ripped open. Hey, no problem, RDW. Definitely appreciate you. I'm glad you're a first-timer, first-time subscriber. 19. Go. Oh, go. 27. Yeah, we got a thing that we asked a trivia question. It doesn't count if you answer before someone types go. So after whoever answers, or me as the owner of this channel. You got a Valken barrel condom from Jake for your birthday. All right. But RDW, where do you live, man? Old RDW is still here. I already said 27 phase mouth. Folsom, oh, that's close. You should check out Epic Loot Quest, Steamed Pirate Booty by Fatal Scenarios at Oroville. It's going to be this weekend. I'm actually going to be giving away 2 free passes tonight. Is anybody else in Northern California? We only got 12 people here, but Northern California, anybody from Northern California has the same digit twice. 22, 33, 44, 11, 55, 66, 77, 1,010. Ooh, what was it, 33? Sizik? No, I said it way before him, and Phasemouth said it right before Sizik. That's all right. But is anybody in Northern California? No. Phasemouth. No. Did anybody go to this game? North versus South. Yes, I know you're in Alabama. I wish you were in Cali too. Florida, I wish all you guys were here. Just to play paintball all the time. Mizraim, that's in Orlando, correct? You're in Orlando? Or the Orlando area? Or was it Gainesville? I can't remember. Okay. Oh, thanks, B-Cobb. No, Bornax, I can't let you live with me. Pennsylvania, what part of Pennsylvania? What part of Penn's Woods? Anybody other than, who was that? Steve Palmer, know where Pennsylvania got its name. Wayne's World only has 1 game a year now. Yeah. It's hot in Texas, yes. Pennsylvania. Tallahassee. Stay classy, Tallahassee. So who knows where Pennsylvania got its name other than Steve Palmer, who lives there, unless he doesn't know. Any PB fields near you guys? Which guys? Bornax, that is probably the closest guess. A bunch of pencils fell over on a guy from Transylvania. But that's where Penn's Transylvania came in. Interesting, David. So, paintball questions. Who's got paintball questions? Brotherly love. Trivia question. I'm going to pull out this magazine. No, that's Philadelphia is called, that's where Philadelphia is the city of brotherly love. That's Greek. Can you explain if it was at the old Action Paintball, the old Sam's? It was at the old Action Paintball, North versus Southwest. Or a guy named Penn was the first governor. Yes, William Penn was the first governor. So it was at Action Paintball, I believe, which they're like really close together. You turn here and you go a quarter mile, or you go straight for like another half mile. But yeah, it was pretty cool. A lot of old timers there. Richard Wilcox, Mark Gong, a guy named Glenn Palmer. Might have heard of him. Craig Palmer, Lori Wilcox, Mike, Machine Gun Mike was there. Mike Beard. Jake Crulin, me. William Penn is a big deal in Delaware, too. He is. He's a pretty big deal all over back then. So what is this marker here? What's your trivia question? Yes, from Palmer Pursuit Shop. Glenn Palmer and then Craig, his son. Yes, it is a CCM, but which one? It is not NorCal. It is a CCM. Not a Chaos Pump. Not a T2. No, not a 6.5. Not the Ghost. What's your trivia question, David? I think it was David. Yes, David, you have a trivia. Not a Lightning. Not a 5.6. Okay. We will wait until you say go. It is a paintball gun, not an Empire Axe. Axe plus cash. Axe 2.0 or this CCM. I'll give you a hint. I have this same series. Not a T2. A T2 is more tubular. Go. What was the question? What gun do you use? Okay. Mini GS. Not a CCM Phantom. There's no such thing as a CCM Phantom. There's a CCI Phantom. Yes, answer the question. Is it electronic or is it mechanical, David? You've got to let people answer. You got to answer some questions. Yes or no, or stuff like that. Mechanical or electronic? David? It's not electronic. It's mechanical. Is it made by... Yeah, is the Tippmann brand still around? Is it a pump or a semi-automatic? We're trying to guess David's marker. It is mechanical. Is it a pump? No, we're not going to play that. We asked 20 questions here because I don't want to spend 15 minutes people just saying markers. So if people want to, they can go ahead and guess, but I'm dropping out of this. So there we go. Mizram Morales, the first one I saw. It is a CCM S6. It's the same type of marker that I have. So it's a brand that is still in business. All right, is it a Tippmann? Is it a Tippmann? It is a brand that is still in business. It is a mechanical marker. Project NJ is close. The cheapest one out there. It's a Tippmann. Is it a Cronus? A Tippmann Cronus. A5 is not the cheapest one out there. A5 is not expensive, $200, but it's not the cheapest one out there. Is it a Cronus? Is it a Tippmann Cronus, David Lowe? Yes or no? Cronus? Let's see if we can guess what it is. Cronus, Griffin, FT12, Faye's got it. Griffin or the Cronus. Which one? He said Cronus and Griffin. So which one is it? Griffin. All right, cool. I was shot by a Tippmann Griffin by a kid that was the first or second time to ever play paintball. So what we're going to do, who is in Northern California and wants to go to, will go, wait, before you go RDW, Are you available to play at Oroville over by Yuba City this weekend? Are you available to play Saturday and Sunday? I'm trying to smoke a cigarette, and Jake is still BSing. Yes. Oh, man, I wish you would, because I was going to just give you one of these free passes. Come back Tuesday then, RDW. Every Tuesday at 7:20 to about 7:29. I do a little preview of what I do a little talk. And then say, go watch Brad, Paintball Ruin My Life. And then afterwards, I come on here. So, appreciate it, RDW. Thank you very much. I really do appreciate it. Check out some of my videos. Just give them a thumbs up real fast. Awesome. Just sit there and let them play in a loop. If y'all are bored and tired, just hit my video, let it play, and then just go to the next one, go to the next one. That's how I can make some money. So, what am I going to do? Anybody from Northern California here? Other than RDW? Man, I got 21 likes and 14 people watching. What? Trivia question. I am trying to get rich. I've made over $5. I've made like $5 and something from YouTube in the last like 2 weeks since I've monetized. Today, I spent $20 at the post office mailing out barrel sleeves and koozies and a t-shirt to everybody who I bought these things or won them. And so I've actually spent $15 to have this stuff on the internet. So, awesome. I'm glad you like it. So, as of what month was this? February 2008. What was the only field listed in the Field and Store directory in the back of Action Pursuit Games, APG, in Utah? That should be an easy one. Everybody go grab your Action Pursuit Games from February 2008, flip to the back. I'm going to tell you, page 136. I think my dad is. I don't think he even knows where he is. Dang addiction. So yeah. What is the only field in Utah according to the Field and Store directory on page 136 in the February 2008 edition of Action Pursuit Games? I'll give you 100 points and a virtual fist pound. Red Faceful. Faceful was good. I just grew up, well, not grew up because I was 20, 19 or so. But it was in Cedar City, Utah. Level Up? No. So who has a paintball question? Whether it's Rate My Setup or Utah Extreme? No. Rate My Setup or just how can you stand playing with that amazing beard? Action Field? No. No, Action Field is not it. It does not have action. It's the something. What a lovely day. Spray silver paint in the mouth. That's interesting. Matthew O'Neill. Is asking for my email. There is my email. If you're going to send me something, put like Jake from NorCal in the subject line, because then I check my spam folders quite a bit. But if I don't recognize anything, then I just... Oh, okay. Switched accounts. Okay. Well, Bornax, then there you go. There's my email. But still, put Jake from NorCal in the subject line. Have ever gotten paint in the best beard? I have never gotten paint in here. Actually, I get paint here all the time. A couple weeks ago, I was actually shot right through here, and it went over my shoulder, but I literally felt the paintball travel through, and now my finger's stuck. There we go. But it traveled right through, not splatter zone, didn't hit me in the arm or anything, just went right over, and I'm like, whoa, nothing. And then Sunday, we're playing this game Spoons. It's a card game, and whoever grabs a spoon, whoever gets four of a kind, they grab a spoon, and say there are 6 people, there are going to be 5 spoons, kind of like musical chairs. So rate the setup. I will in just a second, Mike. So someone grabbed a spoon. I was the last one. They shot, and because we had 50 caliber paintball Splat Masters, so they shoot like 125 feet a second, but we wore goggles. So we had to put goggles on, and someone shoots. It hits me, goes up in here, and the 50 cal stuck in my beard. So I took the little reball. It was 50 cal reball. I was like, cool. So, okay, Mike Thompson with a Rate LVL7 right-hand power feed mag with pre-Revy and dye ultralight and gas through T-stock. I actually like that. I like the right-handed power feed mag because what we'd always do, we'd have the power feed, we'd turn it off, and we're shooting air. So pop, pop, because it went pop, 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 pop. Pop, 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 pop. They're like, oh, he's out of paint. They take, and then we twist it, pop, pop, and they're out. I give that a 7.5. 7.75. Woods ball setup. Tipex remote line and the SL68-2 with 40-round hopper and 2 12-round magazines and 2 7-round mags. If you had Zeta mags, I'd go with a little bit higher. But I do like the fact that you got a Tippmann SL68-2 and the 40-round. Was it the ammo box or was it like the little, kind of looked like a small pod? Because if it's the ammo box, I'd rate it a little higher. But I'll give you a 7.5. Trivia question? Nobody yet. No worse phase. Oops, I read the past 2 comments. Or, wait, who won the trivia question? Back. Welcome back. Fake out paint love. Fake out of paint, yeah. Yeah, we used to do that all the time. The ammo box? Okay, cool. I'll give you an 8. Cooking spam. Sorry if I'm quiet, but this requires concentration. Hey, cook spam is a lot better than raw spam. Splatter zone is not it. It's the something. How do you fake out of paint? Okay, if you had a power feed, which, gosh darn it, power feed, like here's your paintball marker, and your barrel is like this. Power feed sat across here, and then your hopper sat up here. What it was designed to do had a little window here, because they were all blowback markers. So when you'd shoot, the air would come back, and it would, if you just had a stacked tube, like this, or even a right-handed feed like this. This is a better one to show it on. So this was just a regular feed. So the bolt blocks the back. So the air, when it's pushing up, it'll also push the balls up so it'll kind of bounce. Just kind of bounce, and you won't get all your shots, or it won't shoot as fast. The power feed moved this to right here. So it came across here. And there's a plug in the bottom of this tube. There's a window right here. So when it blew, it would blow the air out here, and the balls would feed faster. That was a power feed. So the plug had a little dial, or a little rotating deal. You could turn the plug, and that's how you took it out. And it had just a little feed, had a little deal that was like this, and you turned it, and if you did this and turned it down, it would block the ball from going down. So you're sitting there and you're shooting, and you're pop, 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 pop. And then the guys, they're tucking in and staying in. You're going pop, 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 pop. You turn that plug 180 degrees to where that lip would, instead of being up here and feeding with the balls, it would be down here and cupping the balls. That sounds bad, but it would cup them and cut them off from falling into the breech. So it would go pop, 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 twist, pop, 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 because it's a lot louder whenever you shoot without paintballs than when you do shoot with paintballs. And so people would think, oh, he's out of paint, he's got to reload. And they would move up, and you just turn that pop, pop, pop. So that's how you act like, yeah, cupping the balls. I need to ban myself from that comment. Spam is the best. Spam, 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 spam. Going to sleep. Hey, Project Chicago. Have a good one. I was on the sideline, was reffing and ran across the field to check kid in the back left, cut across the back right bunker. Didn't know kid was there. He shot me point blank in my neck, jaw, under my chin. Yeah, that sucks. How many markers do I have? If you count this one, because it's not complete. flipping. Hey, just take it and just. What you got to do is let the food. Because I used to be a chef. You sit there and you take the pan. So you're going like this, and you take it and you push back, but then you give it a little flick. Just boom, and it hopefully will catch that lip, come and flip right over. It's hard to do with eggs. 1, 2. Got another autococker 3. Got a carnivore 4. Got this phantom 5. I got another phantom that's 6. Got Ion that's 7. Got my CCM 8. Somewhere I have a JT Impulse that's 9. So I've got my Ion that's 10. I think I've still got a TPX or TIPX laying around as 11. Good job, David. Don't be scared to do that. Just make sure the hood on your stove or your oven is not very low, or just start off real low. Don't do it eye level. Yeah. Let's see. I just sold a Sterling at Living Legend, so I don't have that anymore. I've probably got 13. Which one can you play with? Hey, if you're out of the field, I let people use my guns all the time. I hate getting notifications. But yeah, if you're over here, I'll let you play with one of my markers. Not a problem. Now, most of my markers I don't really use, like this. It's not even together. This, a buddy of mine gave me. It actually was completely together, but I took it apart because I'm wanting to do something with it, some kind of anodizing project. Your goal is Ether 2. Ether 2 is a fantastic marker, from what I hear. I've not shot it, but from what everybody I've talked to says, that it's really good. Planet Eclipse makes great markers. I wasn't a big fan of the Ether, but the Ether 2 has definitely improved on it. Yeah, I can't believe I said that either. But I did. So there you go, and there you have it. Usually try not to spend money on markers. I sell mine, then I try to upgrade a little. What kind of marker do you have right now, Phase Mouse? Everybody does. Yes, Project. Everybody does. Here's an old hopper right here. Who knows what this is? I did say it innocently because it was innocent. But as soon as I said it, I was like, oh, that sounded bad. Eggy, yep. These things are crap. So this, you had to do this and pull this. It's broken, and see how it's chipped. Okay. See how that's all cracked? But yeah, you have to do this, and then you have to actually lock it in place, and then pour your paint in there, and then do that. All right, Tynaz, got a question for me. I've been wondering if the new Shocker RSX is made by Resurrected Smart Parts or not. I know SP equals Smart Parts. SP does not equal Smart Parts. SP does not equal Smart Parts. It stands for SP. Yeah, it's pretty much Resurrected Smart Parts. I love Smart Parts. It's one of my favorite companies ever in paintball. A lot of people hate them because they had lawsuits and everything, but you know what? It was their intellectual property for the most part. From everything that I've heard, I haven't really gone in depth and done research to find out everything they sued for. But if they created it and came up with it, they should have 1,000% have the right to protect their intellectual property. That's my opinion. Some people hate them, so they ruin paintball. No, in my opinion, if the other companies were stealing from them, those companies helped ruin paintball. But Shocker RSX, I think, is a good marker. It's not the best, but for the price, it's a super lightweight. And it's like 1 pound 1 ounce, or 1 pound 6 ounces, I believe. So yeah. Jason McCoy, if I find a marker for under $50, I get it. Just have some more around for when someone else wants to play. Exactly. Now, unless it's like an Eagle Talon. If you pay $50 for an Eagle Talon, you spend about $55 too much. My friend has one on his Mini back in the day. Oh, on his Mini. Okay. Your friend had an egg? Yeah. My egg is all smashed up. Yeah, that's the best thing for the eggs. Just smash them up and cook them in omelets. Still have a Velocity Junior. Wow, those things were hideous. If anyone has cheap gear, hit me up. Definitely, hey, B Cobb Jackson, put your email on here. If anybody got some cheap gear or something they're wanting to donate, his parents had a house fire. There was a forest fire, and kind of burnt his parents' house down, and burnt it up a little bit. And yeah, Shocker is SP Shocker paintball, but it's smart parts. Yeah, it's also GOG and all that kind of crap. But yeah, SP, and they got the same exact logo as. You can't really see it, but that right there, it's on all the markers. That's a Smart Parts logo. Looks kind of like crosshairs. But if anybody wants to donate some stuff, that'd be cool. You can send it to me, so it doesn't feel like you're just sending it to somebody, and then I can gather it up and get it to B Cobb. So DLX, GOG, and SP are all the same. Pretty much, yeah. Difference between HK Shocker and SP Shocker, milling and branding. That's about it. Sly Profits for like $35. That's a good deal. Sly Profits are good goggles. Spam is served. Did you bring us any? Don't do that if you didn't bring enough for everybody, David. Sly Profits for like $35. Sly Profits are very comfortable. Some people think they're a little noisy or you can't hear because they got a lot of cushion in the ear, so they do kind of block the sound. Thanks for the answer. Decided to go with a G-Tech 160 over it. Yeah, I would too. I didn't do much research on them. I just know a lot of people shoot them. Yeah, they're good. They're cheap. The G-Tech 160 though, man, especially if you got it after the price drop, you can't beat that thing. It's great. So yeah, if someone wants to sell some cheap stuff, Jackson BKOB. If you got some stuff you want to donate to me to give away, I'll be more than happy to do that. Make sure Jake Crulin at yahoo.com. So yeah, there were some fires in Oviedo. I don't know how to do it. Anyway, love your velocity. Yeah, it's good. It's just ugly. The Halo 2 did get revamped. I think they put the RIP drive on it, and it's a little dial on the bottom. I hadn't seen one yet. They just announced, like Tuesday, I think we got our email from our GI rep saying that it dropped from $73.95 to $64.95, so $9 off. Alpha Black with an E-grip and Cyclone. Should you get a Flatline or Apex, play Woods, and looking for versatility. If you want versatility, I go with the Apex 2. The Apex 2, the only bad thing about it is that ramp at the end. The ball is slamming against it, so you could have some breaks if you're using some brittle paint. But the Flatline barrel, after a lot of play, the coating can wear off, and so then you got that too. The Flatline also goes one direction unless you take the marker, you hold it like that, it's going to shoot and put backspin. You have to turn the marker sideways to have it go this way. Turn it this way and turn it upside down. With the Apex, you just twist it. So you have a pretty fat face, so it would fit a fat head. That's a good answer. The Halo 2 got nerfed. What happened to B-Cob? Okay, my friend got an egg. He called it Humpty Dumpty because it broke on the first practice. You want an X 2.0? Michael, what's up, buddy? How you doing? Hadn't seen you in a while. I haven't been out to Paintball Jungle. Michael, how was England or Hawaii or wherever y'all went? Michael's a good guy. He and his dad, they play out at Paintball Jungle, which is close to me. Hopefully you guys will be out there next weekend because it's going to be fun. I buy SP Ions for $50 and love that little, yeah, $50 for Ions. That's a good deal. I mean, $50 is ridiculous. That's cheap. Any gear would help. Use a slingshot. Hey, I got a couple buddies on Fatal Scenarios. They play with slingshots all the time. I didn't say slamming the balls. I said the balls will slam in too. So, gosh. Torque loader, thoughts? Not really. I don't really have any. What is he teaching us? Yeah, no kidding. In NorCal. Where in NorCal? Shuckler99. What's the answer for the field? Oh, you can't go? Crap. I would have just given y'all one. So the answer, the field in Utah, the only field in Utah according to Field and Store Directory, page 136, February 2008 Action Pursuits game, the Outpost. Favorite fields to play in NorCal? I just got back into playing after about 10 years. Where do you suggest playing at? Well, if you're able to play this weekend, Zach, I would go to Orville. It is up by Yuba City. It's a field that's run by Thomas Taylor, a guy that they call the Troll. Really good professional paintball player, plays for Infamous. It's Combat Zone Paintball in Orville, and they're having a super awesome paintball game this weekend. And I'm giving away 2 free passes. So I'm trying to find somebody in NorCal who will be able to go to one, because I don't want to give it to somebody and then go, oh, I'm not going. But it covers pretty much everything except for paint. It's like a $100 value. Who is Jack? You need Jack's address to send me? Jake. Okay. What I'll do is, David, send me an email. Right there, send me an email, and I will send you my address so you can send me a barrel sleeve. Yeah, hey, if you send me an ion, if people send me a whole bunch of stuff, I'll send it along. What time next week can you fix my M2 because it says service? I can't fix it, Michael. You don't want me fixing it because it'll say, crap, you screwed up if I fix it. But I'm sure Ben can. Let's see, needs frame and it'll be okay. How much different the first gen Spire compared to the Spire 3? I don't really know. I have the first gen Spire, but I think that I have... Okay, you got B-Cobb's email? Awesome. That's even better. Just send it direct instead of sending it to me, me sending it. If you're fine with that, send it directly to him. That is awesome, David. Appreciate it. It's better because it's more, exactly. The first gen Spire, that's what I have. I've had the board for the Spire 3 for about 3 or 4 months before they actually came out. I wasn't allowed to tell anybody. I hadn't really noticed a whole lot, but I play pump. So I'll play with my carnivore, and I've not really outshot it. I don't know who's sending me a picture. There we go. I answered a text, and it just, boom. Paintball is expensive. Yeah, you're lucky to catch a live stream to Karis. Exactly. That's what we're trying to do. We're trying to build the sport. And SS25, whoo, nice. I'd like to see that. S5 too, sweet. I like the CCM love. So where'd you go? Shockler99, where'd you say you were from? You said Northern California, right? Do I know you? I think I do. Yes, you sent the picture. Okay. David, is that why you have a Griffin? Because it's expensive? Yes. Your friend PB Kyle 5342 has a first gen Ion. I got one that could be a first gen. I got it back in like 2003 or 4 or something like that. I don't know exactly. Tippmanns are great budget guns. If you got $200 to spend on a setup, you can get a Tippmann 98. You can get a $50 brand new tank. And you can get a $3 hopper. And then you got almost $50 to spend on a set of goggles, like a Proto Switch EL or something for like $35. So that's a good deal. I suggest people get Tippmanns for their first markers quite often. That's me. Michael, I think you got you had a Tippmann your first marker, didn't you? And then he's upgraded rather quickly to CS1 and a Dye M2. Rate your setup. Proto Max Rise, V-Force Grill, Exalt Free Flex Pads, Dye UL Jersey, Z2, and Ninja. So just based on the marker, goggles, Z2, whoops, sliding around, and the Ninja, I'd give that a 7.75. You're dying over here. I hope you're not dying. What did project? Hey guys, let's not pick on people. Wait, jersey and pads aren't set up. Yeah, I took that out of there. Tippmanns are the AK-47s of paintball. Yes. Yeah, Tippmann Cronus. I thought it was. Max Rise is a great marker. For the price, it's really good. But I would go with a Mini GS. I prefer the platform. But hey, Proto Max Rise, you got a two-piece barrel, you got on-off ASA. It's very light. I think the Hyper 3 or whatever reg, Hyper 4, Hyper 5, whatever reg that is, it's a good one. Remember when you thought someone broke in your house? You did. You scared us all. I think it was Kyle Spica breaking into your house, Isaac. The Tippmans are AKs, Axes are AR-15s. Yes, they are. I agree with that. In my opinion, the Axe, before these new, the Ether 2, the Axe 2.0, all that stuff came out, the Ether, or the Axe was the best $500 or less paintball marker ever made, electronic. The Wraith, the Diablo Wraith, yeah, I remember it. I wasn't a big fan. Isaac had a little poo-poo come out and chat. Yes, he did, and he was worried. I had an Axe for about 2.5 years and never had a problem with it. It was always ready to go, chopping down people. Brother had Mini GS but wasn't comfortable. Yeah, the Mini GS is a little small, and like I wrap my thumb around, like around through the trigger guard, and so that is even smaller than a Mini GS. But so now with this, I just have to put my thumb up like that, which I just actually put it underneath the cocking rod. But yeah, all the X versions, X 2.0, the Mini, all of them are like the AR-15. Yeah. If you win this X 2.0 EMAR, you can have it. Oh, that is awesome, Born Axe. If he wins this Axe, he's going to give it away. That is freaking sweet. Axe 2.0 shoots like a normal axe, just the new features are super nice with the milling. The milling's awesome. I like the push button. It's bigger like the Axe Pro, and it pulls straight out like the Axe Pro instead of that little deal, which isn't a hassle until you use it on an Axe Pro. And now the 2.0. The eye covers, to me, are the best improvement. With the old Axe, you had to take the body apart, then you had to take this plate off, and you had this board that had 2 prongs sticking up, and those were the eyes. You had to take all that apart. It would take 4 or 5 minutes, not a huge deal. But now you can take the Allen key, unscrew the eye cover, take that off, wipe down the eye, stick it back in, screw it back in, and you're good to go. So yeah, Kyle Spica's back in the house, excited that Isaac is a moderator. Isaac, where are you? Say something to Kyle Spica, buddy. He's talking to you. Yeah, can't go wrong with an Axe, though. Man. Come on. Where's Isaac? Kyle Spica will try to get the hookup for B-Cobb. Spider Hammer 7 affordable? Yeah, it's $50. Yep, pretty affordable. There you go. Hey, David. There you go. Round of applause for Bornax. See, that's what I like, is we might have disagreements, we might have petty differences, but when it all comes down to it, we're all paintball players, and we do the right things. It's only for one team I'm on. You had to pre-reg, so I'm hoping my chances are good. Wow, that's cool. There's also 7, so we got 1 in 7 chance. That's pretty sweet. I have not seen Max. Excuse me. Max and his dad came in the store a couple months ago, 2 or 3 months ago. That's the last I've seen him. He wanted to buy a golf cart. Miss Max. He's a good kid. Max is just a 13-year-old kid now. And he lives out here in Northern California. And he got really heavy into playing paintball. He was out there every week. His parents would either drive to the field and drop him off and be like, hey, just hang out with Jake and these other guys that they trust. Or his parents would come and sit at the paintball field all day long. His dad would play every once in a while. Yeah, Max is a good kid. He'd go out there with a Tippmann TIPX, or he'd go out there with his Bob Long, Bob Long Vis, the VIS, which is just ridiculously awesome. There were times he'd go out there with a stick. He'd let people play. He's like, here, play with my CS1. I'm not going to play with it. Or his Geo 3.5. Here, play with this. I'm not going to play with this game. And beg people, here, I want you to have a good time. I want you to play with it. We need more people like Max in the game. Kyle left? Dadgummit, Isaac. How'd you miss him? You just must have gone to the bathroom or something. The Spider Rodeo? Yes, I remember it. I'm trying to forget it. Let's see. Have the new KP3 pumps that are out and the awesome pump guns for the price. Yeah, they are. Is that the 3.5 that you're talking about? The Azodin, or Azodin, some people call it. I say Azodin, but when you call them, sometimes it's Azodin, sometimes it's Azodin. So, who knows? But I'm going to say I'm right. The Azodins are good pump markers. The KP3, really good, really affordable, $230. The next marker above that I would talk about getting is like $380, Empire Sniper. It is better, but it's got auto trigger. The Sniper does. The KP3 doesn't. I'm not sure about the KP 3.5. I'm not sure if that's actually the official name or whatever. Yeah, if someone wants to do a GoFundMe for BKOB, that'd be cool. Looking around in the basement for stuff to give BKOB. Awesome, David. You're the man. Looking for a 12-piece Empire barrel kit that had 6 backs and different length front and backs. That'll be tough. Because I don't know where any are. I don't know how to set up a GoFundMe page, though. If someone wants to donate, my PayPal address is, I'm going to give you my PayPal address. It's the same as my email address. If someone wants to donate and you want me to forward it on to BKOB, I'm more than happy to put 100% of it right to him. Just make sure you put for BKOB. Because if not, I'm keeping that money. So there's my PayPal address. If somebody wants to donate $1, $50, $100, $1 million, you donate $1 million, I might just keep it myself anyway. So, if I get a shout out on people in real my life, I'd for real crap my pants. What? What about here? You get a shout out here all the time. You're not crapping your pants for me? Dog. Seriously, man. You won't crap your pants for me? I thought we were friends. I see how it is. Where can you get a Hammer 7? eBay. Nathan Tanner, where are you? Where do you live? I always say support your local store. Oh, okay, you peed. That's cool. So local store, I always say that. Coachella Valley. I'm not familiar with all the stores down there, but find a local store. That's the best thing to do. If there's something within 30, 45 minutes, maybe an hour, try that. If you buy online, that's fine. But if you have a local store that gives good customer service and doesn't jack the prices way up, even if they say the mat price is $250 on something and they charge $260 or $270, a lot of times that $10, $20 is going to be worth the customer service they're going to give you. They've got a lot of overhead. They've got insurance, employees, taxes, and payroll taxes, rent, utilities, all that. I'm not out of Sac. I'm halfway between Sacramento and San Francisco, a little town called Suisun City. But my brother's store is in Vacaville. Oh, thanks, Jose. Jose's crapping his pants for me. Appreciate it. But Coachella Valley, it's a beautiful area. Down in, I flew in there one time into Ontario. It was for a Fish concert for 3 days. It was awesome. I would do anything for Jake if you lived in Cali. Man, I wish you lived in Cali, because, man, I could really use my car being washed right now. Your local store is going to order me a TPX long range kit 3 weeks ago, and it just ordered it today. Yeah, that sucks when they don't order it. Sometimes they order things and they're out of stock. So hopefully that was the issue. We've run into that several times. Someone's like, hey, I want this marker. We had a guy who wanted a Kryptonice LV 1.1. We're like, okay, yeah, we can get that because it's an LV 1.1. Planet Eclipse is going to have a million of them. He paid for it. We called him immediately. They said, we don't have any. Sucks. So we refund the money, and Hopefully, we can find him somewhere else. The release date for the Empire Vanquish GT. Here's another one. Michael's dad. He ordered a Vanquish GT from us back like in January or February. Or maybe back in November, as soon as they first came out. We're like, okay, now they have not come out yet. They're supposed to release, I think they were supposed to release in February. They're supposed to release in February. He's like, all right, here's the money for it. Whenever it comes out, order it. We contacted our rep. We said, we want to order this. Every week or two, we'd check. Hey, is the release date moved? Has it changed? No. February comes. Oh, hey, we pushed it back to March. Okay, so we contacted Michael's dad. Said, Alex, hey, sorry, but this is what's happened. He goes, don't worry about it, because Alex is a great guy. They said, we still want to go ahead and get it. So we contacted Empire GI. Said, when? Yeah, no cussing, guys. I said, hey, when is it going to be available? They said, it's going to be I think it was May. 1st of May. I said, great. So talked to Alex. It's going to be ready 1st of May. May comes around. Hey, where's that GT Vanquish? It's going to be middle of June. Now it's past the middle of June. Well, it's right at the middle of June. I asked yesterday about it. I meant to text your dad. I meant to text Alex and tell him that they don't have a definite release date on it yet. But they are supposed to be finding out and getting a hold of us either tomorrow, Friday, or Monday, and let us know a more indefinite release date. So, that's what's up on that Vanquish GT. Sucks, but as soon as it comes out, we got you. And they said that we're going to be the first ones we're going to be on the first order. Can I chop your head off? What do you sing in pitch voice? No. I don't want you to sing to cut my head off. Where are we? So that's sometimes the local stores, they might not get things in because big money stores get it first. How much money do we need to raise? $1,000 would be a really good setup. So barrel cover and tactical gloves. What else you need, dude? I make a killer set out of 300 to 400. Hey, he's asking for 300 to 400. Double it. Say $800. Say we're asking for $800, and we can put him together a really good set if people donate. PTP also made them for cockers. What's new release date? Anything? Lost my whole bag. Be right back. All right, David. Show my dad this. He's cracking up about it. Well, tell him that we'll be right on it, governor. That's like my worst English accent because Alex is from England. How old's everyone in here? I say collectively 3,212 years. Started at 7. That's illegal. I'm 41, almost 42, and I've been playing since 1987 was the first time I ever played. So, hey, we got you a mask, some gloves, a hat, and a barrel sleeve. Awesome. I think a good setup is a metal air tank, Empire Mini, plus a gravity fed. Everything except for the gravity fed. I'd take one of the metal tanks and a Mini. They're decent. But yeah, they definitely not extremely great. I'm going to show you a couple old t-shirts. If you saw my old school deal last week, I think, with my brother. Anybody know this? J. Tusa. This is a cool shirt. This is probably made about 1990, 92. Look at that old school J. Tusa. Wait, which way? There we go. J. Tusa. Yeah, that's really cool. But the other one, I don't know if any of y'all like old school stuff, but if you do, you need to check out this guy, Daniel Bocci. Here's his YouTube channel. And if you subscribe to him, please just make a note and say, hey, Jake from NorCal sent me. Okay? Jake from NorCal sent me. Hey, David, don't worry about it. I'll get a barrel sleeve to him. Valken donated a whole bunch of barrel sleeves to me. So if you check out Daniel Bocci's stuff, he knows more old school stuff than just about anybody. Who knows what this logo is? Well, you can read it, but Airgun Designs, yes, Automag. Now, the cool part, I showed this to Daniel Bocci, and he said, that's rad. This thing is sweet. Who knows what that is on the back? Oh, man. It's sweet, but it's a little musty. Who knows what that is on the back of the marker? That's right, Jason McCoy. That's an Automag. You do not win that T-shirt. It's a quick change deal. You put 6 of these 12 grams in them, and it's got a lever. And back in the day, they had quick changers, or you had to use 12 grams. Awesome, David. So you had to use 12 grams in tournaments. And these are a pain in the butt because you'd put it in the back of the marker, you had to unscrew, and that's a quick one. So it would go in here, and then you would screw this in, and it would burst the CO2. Now this is a cool one because it has a little dropout. So it's a quick change. So for tournament play, you'd only have to go, boom, the Micro CA. The Micro CA2. Funny you should say that, Jason, because the same place we got this shirt, 2 brand new in the box, in the wrapper, Micro CA2s, and a brand new in the wrapper 6-pack. I got a video. It was really cool. It was a couple weeks ago when we did, or last week when we did the live stream. So Daniel Bocci, I showed him a picture of that shirt, and he's like, that is rad. So I appreciate about that video. It was a 2-hour long deal. This one's getting close to that. So, if you get a chance, go to Bocci's channel right there and be sure to say, Jake from NorCal sent me. 6-pack of what? 6-pack of 12 grams, not 12 ounces. So what the 6-pack did in tournaments, real fast, you joined his stream, but they were arguing on Bocci? Huh, that's crazy. So, they had to use 12 grams for tournaments back in the 90s. So what this 6-pack did, it was made, and they made 1,000 of them, sold out first day at a tournament, I think in Nashville, like the 1990 Lively Masters, or maybe 89. So they made them, sold out the first day, they're like, crap, we got something here. So they made another 1,000 or so. I don't know the exact numbers, but that's what I was told. So they made another 1,000 or so. They sold out. So the reason is because instead of drop out, that you would literally go ching, ching, and have a brand new one in there. So it shot so fast they decided, hey, since they can change it that fast, we might as well do constant air. And so it actually made itself obsolete. And so you never find one. And you really never find one in mint condition, still in the wrapper. And we found one. So that's what that is. But that Automag shirt has a 6-pack on it. And Bocci was like, that is sweet. That shirt, easily 50 to 75 bucks. The JT shirt, probably 75 to 100 bucks for a t-shirt. And then this, that's a cool one. Brandon Hardy asks, should I buy the 160R? That's the Planet Eclipse G-Tech 160R or the SP Shocker RSX. Brand new, I would go with the 160R. 700 bucks now, heck of a deal, fantastic marker. The Shocker's really nice, but the 160 is just awesome. Wow, David, coming out big time. Also got a green Hustle jersey. It's in the wash. It's going to be shipping out tomorrow. You better not, and please don't let him be the only one. Does anyone think it's a good idea? If Lux put a system in where you shot someone with it, it would say kill because they would play. Yeah, that'd be pretty sweet. Like a dun 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 dun, dun. Or what's the death march? Pod packs you can have and pants. Man, do you see any free flow autocockers? No, but they're beautiful. But not as beautiful as my Carney. Man, I love this thing. Bornax, you and David are going to be best friends by the time this thread's over. See, I love this. You guys are awesome. Yeah, appreciate it. So you guys exchange. I'm a packer. What's the GoFundMe? Yeah, does anybody know what the GoFundMe page is? Yes, no swearing. Who's swearing? Oh, yeah, an occasional word. That's no big deal. But yeah, that was very good, David. Thumbs up on that. I try to keep this PG, maybe PG-13. But yeah, you guys, I can't thank you enough. I really do appreciate it. Whatever 160R. Okay, 160R it is. Cool. Jason Cowell. Is it Cowell or Cowell? You got a trivia question. All right. Have a great Friday, Jake. I love this. You should do a live Q&A sometime. I am doing a live Q&A, Michael. No. Damn. Hey, David, he's just joking on that. No breathing. He's just kidding. Which came up with these streams when my stuff was stolen. What was stolen? Jason, ask your trivia question. Again, hey, Michael, every Tuesday and Thursday at 7:20 our time, I'm doing like about 9 minutes, and it goes into Paintball Ruin My Life, which is a great show that you should subscribe to. And then immediately after that, about 8:30, 8:45, until we run out of steam. So I'll be here pretty much every Tuesday and Thursday unless something comes up. But it's awesome having you, buddy. Tell your dad to say hey. And I'll be playing at Paintball Jungle next weekend, probably next Sunday. Let's see. Told Brad about the GoFundMe page. Maybe he'll shout it out next week. Oh, good. Then B-Cobb can poop his pants. Let's see. So, trivia question. Jason Cowell. Now, who made the Apocalypse Air System? Don't anybody go. Don't everybody answer until I type in go. Okay? So, who made the Apocalypse Air System? Here's a good air system. Who makes Immortal Air? Shockler. Air America is great. Air America was great. Dan Colby makes Immortal Air Systems. Dan Colby was big into paintball air systems, guerrilla air systems, which aren't my favorites. I prefer the Ninjas. But now he's with Immortal Air, and he was at Living Legends, and he was inducted into the Hall of Fame, the first ever Paintball Hall of Fame, along with a guy named Tom Kay, Airgun Designs, a guy named Bob Guernsey, who invented this sport we love, a guy named Bud Orr, who made a little thing called the autococker, and several other people, Jim Lively, Bambi Bullard, who else? There are a couple other people. Mike from Blues Crew. Let's see, we're all going to die. Yes, Green Operations, we are. What's up, Jacob? Going to have to watch this prior to sending. Heavy as hell they were. Names of paintball gear are fun. It's mad gross. Juan Cena, Air America, Palmer. I love Palmers. Glenn Palmer, in my opinion, should have been first ballot Hall of Famer. But it wasn't up to me. So, I didn't have a vote. It's 10:05 here. Let's see, what is... This jersey here, what team is that? Working on a paintball magazine. Sweet. Heat. Heat in blue? No. This is from June 2008. Not Rockstars, that's the drink. Rockstar Energy Drink. Come on, David. Who said Dynasty? There you go. Mike Thompson got it. Dynasty. Dude, a lot of people do. A lot of people read that ad and they're like, cool. Let me see if I can find. Man, these old paintball guns. I love these old paintball guns. What's that? Not the marker, but what's underneath the marker? If only Kyle Spica was here. He was here earlier, Isaac, and you missed it. Project, who are you talking to? There you go. Mizram. Project, who are you talking about leaving a P.O. box? To me? Send me an email, Project. I don't have a P.O. box. I don't want to get my personal address out right here, so just send me an email right there and have your name in it. In the subject line, put Jake from NorCal -project. And I'll send you my email address and you can mail me that marker so I can give it away. So let's see how much. Ooh. This will be a good one. No, you got the wrong number. 77. Is, well, I just realized I don't know if my parents will want me to send my extra paintball gear to the guy on the internet and claim his house burned down. Ask him. I think it's legit. I don't think that he's trying to rip anybody off, but that's just me. Is Phase Mouse back? Phase Mouse, are you back? I'm holding off on this question because I think this is a good one. Paint the world one kid at a time. Exactly. Paint the world. Paint the world one kid at a time. So I'm going to ask a question. Yes, they are a good organization. It's going to be hard to convince them. If they allow it, that's great. If not, totally understand. I mean, nobody can be mad at you if you don't give away paintball gear to somebody. I mean, you're trying to, so that's cool. But yeah. So is Phase Mouse Vladimir? Hey, your barrel sleeve or whatever you won. I think it was a barrel sleeve. It what was that? Yeah. So Vladimir, your prize went out today. So who was saying they had to go pee? Phase Mouse, are you back? It's been plenty of time to go pee. You've had plenty of time to pee. All hope's not lost. They don't even know about it yet. I'm back. All right. How much? June of 2008 prices. How much did an Eclipse Ego go for? Just an Eclipse Ego. What was the price? Don't go until I say go. You can go. How much did an Eclipse Ego sell for at discountpaintball.com? Got some good question, good answer, good trivia. You took 2 at Siege Paintball for D4. I don't see it yet, but we got some good guesses. It's a lot more than $600 or $700. Bornax is pretty close. Jose's close. Mizram is close. Mizram is close. Sizek's pretty close. Ah, green tea is good. Ooh! Someone got the first 2 numbers right. Bornax, I think you got the first 2 right. And Sizik, you got the first two right. Discount Paintball is your local store. That's pretty cool. Hey, Green Operations with $12.50. Exactly. Hit it right on the head. So Green Operations, are you going to what's it called? Fatal Scenarios game this weekend? Jacob Bloom, are you going to Green Operations? Have you already registered? Because if you have not, I'm giving you a free pass. Okay, well, I'm going to give you a free pass to give to one of your friends. One of your muddy, bloody friends. I'm giving you a free pass to Fatal Scenarios game. I will tell them that you got one of them. So, try to bring somebody along. I'm trying to give the other pass away tonight. If nobody else from around here is going to go, then I'm going to give it to you as well. So you got at least one free pass to give away to bring somebody to Fatal Scenarios, Epic Loot Quest, Steamed Pirate Booty. Shockler, will you be able to make it to Orville this weekend? Shockler99, can you make it to Orville, California this weekend? Awesome. Shockler99, you got it. So, both of you guys, send me an email right there with your real name so I can tell them, hey, there you go. Smoking causes cancer, yes. But so Shockler99, what are your initials? Or just send me an email saying, hey, this is what I'm going to do. Or just, I'm kind of tired, so I'm going to go pretty soon. Just say, hey, it's Shockler99. Put NorCal Paint, Jake from NorCal, in the subject line so that if it goes to my spam, I can quickly look for it. So just Jake from NorCal in the subject line. Tell me your real name so I can put you on the list. I'll send James an email tonight. So Jacob, you got one, and then Shockler99, congratulations. Those are my 2 free passes. You guys want them. Hey, B-Cobb, no problem. Thanks for the laughs. But guys, since I'm giving my stuff away, I'm going to go ahead and head out now because my back's starting to hurt and I've got a lot of stuff to do before this weekend. So guys, don't stop. So who smokes in here? No. Stop smoking. I smoked for like 10 years. Best thing I ever did was stop smoking. Good night, everybody. Have a good one. Please like, share, subscribe, thumbs up, all that kind of crap. I really do appreciate it. I've got about 530 people. Once I get 1,000, I'm giving away a paintball marker. Might not be a $100,000 paintball marker, but I'm giving away a paintball marker. So please, 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 please try to get me some more subs. Have a good one, guys. See y'all on the field. Go play. Be good to your fellow man. Take someone else to play paintball, guys. Let's grow this sport. Talk to you later.